Welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. Thank you guys for joining me. I see we have Mike Shinobi. Thank you for coming early, brother. We also have Will Data in here. Thank you guys for coming early. Uh, Let me see here also. Caleb Hoves, how you doing? First time visitor coming in June to meet my girlfriend. Been trying to get to the PH for 3 years now. So I'm guessing you've been talking to your lady for 3 years. And anyone that would like to talk about their struggles, Caleb, if you're going to be around, maybe around, 12:30, and you want to talk a little bit about your struggles, you're welcome. I'll bring you on so we can talk about it. Flawless G, what's going on, sup peoples? How you doing, Flawless G? And also we have Dante Ellis. What's up, Jay? Also we have Terry Fleming in the house for one brother to another. Thanks a lot for the super chat, brother. Also we have Dante Ellis again. What's up, Jay? I didn't post this.
You too close in the green screen.
What?
You
Oh,
need to go
close to the
a
green
little
screen.
bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks a little better.
You see that?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's better now. But yeah. So I was too close to the green screen. Kay's over here doing the technical duties. But yeah, guys. So thanks for you guys for joining. So today, this is gonna be a little bit more interactive. The reason why it's gonna be interactive, James Hall, how you doing? Hey, good to view. The reason why it's gonna be interactive, I'm going to go over some of the comments that came in through the week, and I haven't done this before, but I'm going to start doing this as the week goes on. I did a lot of videos this week that was very in detail about what's happening. And, a lot of you guys had some concerns, some good concerns about why you don't want to come yet or things that you wanted to talk about the Philippines. So I'm definitely going to address it by reading some of those comments. And also, I'll talk about it with some of you guys now. If anyone knows, we already talk about it every live stream with you guys. I talk about it all the time, especially since we got this update for February 10th. So that's what I'll be doing. And as Caleb Hope said, this is a lot of guys' issue here. Is first time visitor coming in June to meet my girlfriend. Been trying to get to the PH for 3 years now. That's been the case for a lot of guys, Caleb. It's been a struggle. I'll tell you, I'm happy I came to the Philippines when I did because I would feel crazy without seeing my baby. But Terry Fleming says, "Welcome, Kay." So yeah, we're gonna get right into that. Tony Anderson, what's going on? The Black Filipino TV KD Experience. Hello to you both. Yes, and thanks a lot for joining us early, Tony. So today, let's get right into it. So today, I'm going to get into the comments. Let's get right into comment number one. All right, let's address it. Let's address these comments together. Comment number one. Let's see who the lucky winner is here. Well, would you say Case said lucky winner? So yeah, let's see what is hell. So now let me see. Let me go to share screen, and the lucky winner's here. So it's from Sperlin Edwards. He said the part that's troubling is coordinating the PCR tests 48 hours in the flight, and it's true. It's true. The PCR test and the flight, coordinating both of those is too much. Coordinating the PCR test and the flight, it's a little bit crazy because that was the same thing. Like when I wanted to get into Puerto Galera, right? When I was still living in Manila, I wanted to get in Puerto Galera. It just didn't make sense. Like the PCR test was 24 hours. I know some of you guys, you thinking, wait a minute, I have to have my ticket booked and the PCR test when I'm coming. The way to do that would be to book your ticket ahead of time and then right before schedule your PCR test. But still, the 48 hours makes it hard. And Nathan Galler, how you doing? What's good, Jay? I'm coming to Bacall. My girlfriend's from there. It's a good place to be. I'll be there in February 4th, 13th. That's cool. That's very soon, man. That's very soon. And Nathan says, Jay, I'm new to your channel. Robert White, what's going on, brother? Let me post Nathan as well. And Will Theta, how you doing, man? He's talking to some of you guys. But the issue with that Sperling Edward has, that's an issue with a lot of people. I had a couple of comments like that as I was looking over my comments. And it makes total sense. I mean, when this is how it was set before, when I was going to Puerto Galera, the RT-PCR test was 24 hours. So it felt like, I mean, when I got to the island of Puerto Galera probably like, it was like 22 hours, right, kid? It took us like 22 hours. We actually physically got on the island. So it was pushing a little bit close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's a headache. And so when I seen those things and I said, wait a minute, yeah, why is it 48 hours? It should be 72. That is true.
It's only 24.
Now, it's 24 hours for Puerto Galera, but it's 48 hours for foreigners. That's because you guys are coming all the way from wherever you're coming from. But still, that's cutting it close because some tickets, like who know, what if there's a delay, right? What if there's a delay and you guys are actually stuck in another country because the plane was delayed? I'm sure they'll work something out for that. I'm not sure, but it didn't really make sense. Big man 7917, what's going on? Big man 7917 in the house. Also, Powell said Americans still have cold feet because of the testing requirement to re-enter the U.S. Well, I'm not sure what you mean. You're talking about like leaving and then you have to take a RT-PCR test to get back in. Because I understand what you mean with cold feet, but I wouldn't think you would have cold feet for that because a lot of guys are coming into the Philippines and still and not even thinking about going to America back to America no time soon. So, but yeah, I know what you're saying though, pal. And it's 48 hours from the departure date. Yeah. So the Black Filipino chilling, getting ready to go to acupuncture soon. Well, cool. Have a good acupuncture, man. And then Caleb said, "Yeah, I'm 24 and looking to retire, like you said, bro. I'm visiting first though. I'll be in Cebu, Cordova. Well, at 24, retiring. I mean, if you mean retiring, like what I meant by retiring when I said in the video, I meant retiring, like leaving the states pretty much for good, which is what I did. I retired to the Philippines. That's how I meant when I made that video. But you may be talking about the same thing. Dantella said, Jay, have you been watching Power Book Goes 2? Um, actually, yeah, I have seen it. I've seen it.
Many
And
episodes.
so Powell says you need the antigen to re-enter the U.S. at least the day before. Okay, I don't think that's going to be an issue. I don't think it's going to be an issue. They actually have them at the airport. So when you're over here in the Philippines, when you're going back, you can find the RT-PCR test somewhere in Manila or even where you're from. Probably better in Manila, or if not, you can schedule it at the airport. So you should be fine with that, pal. And so Garrett Austin said, do you now need a visa to come from the USA? I never needed it before. The three times I came before, I just had to get a return flight booked for within 30 days. No, that's still true, Garrett. You don't need a visa to come in. You can get that when you get here. So you should be fine. And then Big Man 7917 said, Katie experienced a black Filipino on TV. Hey, what's going on, man? And Nathan said, Jay, look, America changing, brother. Philippines be good from America new ways. I don't know what you mean, but let me see. Jay, look, America changing, brother. Philippines be good from America new ways. I don't know exactly what you mean. You would have to clarify that for me. Potentially testing positive. Yeah, that's the thing. Potentially testing positive is the problem. You test positive, you will be stuck here. That's the crazy thing. You know, you'll be stuck here because any country is not letting you in. Testing will have to be done at the airport to make things work. I think with a situation like that, what you're talking about, Paul, I think getting an antigen test, find an antigen test somewhere wherever you're going to be staying at, you can find them. You can find them. You can Google antigen tests from whatever area you're in. I'm sure they'll have them in many different areas in the Philippines. Like right now, if I wanted to get an antigen test, I can go get one somewhere right here in Calipan. So yeah, I think you should be fine with that. You can get an antigen test that will give you the results almost right away.
After an hour.
After an hour, yeah. So they have some rapid antigen tests you can take. So yeah, yes, sir. Retiring from the United States of America. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Thanks, Jay, for the rapid response. No problem. The 48 hours start counting when you leave on that first flight leaving US. So if you're leaving on Friday, 10 a.m., get your RT-PCR test on Wednesday anytime after 10 a.m. Some test results are back in 6 to 8 hours.
No, actually, the 48 hours count after the result was
After the
given.
result was given,
For
yeah.
example, the result,
Yeah.
you received the result at 10 a.m. It's going to be 2 days.
You have 2 days,
after.
yeah.
You have
2 days
to
after.
travel.
So, yeah, it's whenever you receive the result.
The result, that's the time of
20%.
counting.
So
That's
once
what
you get that
happened.
result, yeah, because that's how it was for us before. Once you get our result, that's when it starts. That's when the clock starts ticking. So if you already know you've been in the house the whole time, you don't have COVID, jump on that plane. But then if you jump on a plane and you come here and you're positive, then at that point you're gonna have to be in a hotel for like 14 days, which is crazy.
No, you get the result first before
Yeah,
you
no, you can get
fly.
the result before you fly, but some guys may say, you know what, jump on a plane. It depends
They
though. I
cannot leave
wouldn't.
without the result, babe.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. You're so right. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. The Philippines, like this is what the Philippines did to me, right? Because I left and I went back to the States, and then I came back in, right? I came back in. This was around December of 2020, like when it was in full effect, when the vid was in full effect. I left the country and came back. I went to go see my son. Now, when I came back in, right, you had to have certain requirements. Like for instance, you had to have a hotel stay booked. And what the Philippines did, right, was before, and actually the person at the gate, you know, when you first check in your bag, they didn't check in my bag. The first thing they did was got on the phone with the Philippines. Okay, it happened just like that. They got on the phone with the Philippines, called the Philippines right there from the bag check-in. Right, they called the Philippines, and then I said, "Why are you calling the Philippines?" And then the lady at the counter said, "No, we have to because they've been coming down on us." Big man 7917. Thanks a lot for the super chat, brother. And I'm gonna read that soon. But so the first thing they did was they called the Philippines, right? When they called the Philippines, they wanted to ask questions to make sure I had everything that I needed to have before I even got on the plane. So that's what they're doing now. So if they did it back in 2020, imagine now, right, kid? It's 2022. They're definitely doing that. So that's what they did. They called over. They said, "Okay, is this right?" They said, "Okay, does he have his hotel booked?" Check. They said, "Okay, did he set it up with the travel app?" Check. They were checking things off before I even got on the plane. After they confirmed everything, they checked my bag in, and this was actually I was at JFK, so they actually called over. JFK called over to the Philippines, and it's funny because the person at JFK said, "No, people that are going to the Philippines, we've been getting serious problems with the people that are going over to the Philippines. So, before you go, we definitely want to make sure that everything is legit. Everything is legit, and they confirm everything is legit before. Yeah, yep. I must proofread before sending, but that's what they did. That's what they did. That's what they did. So let me go. Let me see. I haven't seen my Panay in almost 3 years. She has tightened up. When I visit her again, I have to fit just right again. Well, that's one of the good problems, man. I didn't realize that was on the screen for
I
that long.
know.
Oh man, you stupid.
That's why I said I should proofread while I'm typing.
Oh yeah, no. See, I should have proofread. I didn't know. I mean, the way that the states are now, Philippines treats us Western better than Philippines. Their culture different from America. Okay. Well, how it is though, Filipinos already are going to treat foreigners better naturally. They're naturally going to treat foreigners better than they treat their own people for the most part. Like for instance, if a Filipino's down and out, if a foreigner's like say if a foreigner was here poor and hungry, a Filipino will probably feed them before they would feed a fellow Filipino. That's just how it is. It's dog eat dog here against their own people. Foreigners are looked at as gold, and I don't know why it's like that, but it is. I don't think it'll ever change either. Good morning, Great Cake. Do you guys want a free PDF Word version of our upcoming book and first draft cover? Just need an email. Well, what's the book about, Garrett? I would definitely love to read it.
It thinks about his story, what happened to him, and his his store. He's mentioned it before in the
Oh,
past.
okay, yeah. The Black Filipino at gmail.com. Send it over, man. I'll definitely read it.
I was telling him once he released it.
Yeah, yeah. So when you get your test result, it has to be printed or just saved in your phone. Well, when you get your test result, automatically it'll be on your phone. Like for instance, when I came back over here from the Philippines, right? I'm gonna test them with you guys. I went through it already. When I came over, I had everything on my phone. I had everything on my phone, and then I had it printed out because of K. K makes sure everything is printed out. But I had it on my phone, so I was fine. They'll check your phone, and they'll go, okay, all right, negative, okay, and that should be fine. And so Tony said U.S. airports are giving tests on the same day of your flight. What's going on, Dexter? How you doing, man? What's going on, everyone? Evening, J and K. Check your email. I definitely will. Actually, I did see that email, Dexter. I just didn't reply because I seen it right before I was about to do the live stream, so I was replying to anyone. And let me see here. Actually, good evening, J and K. Sorry, just waking up. And so Powell said, I just got back from Rio last week. Finding a test wasn't an issue. That 20-minute wait for the results had brothers stressing. I bet. Hold up, let me see. You coming from Rio, Brazil? Oh man, I already know because see, if you're talking about, well, I think you're talking about. You talking about Rio de Janeiro? Are you talking about Rio de Janeiro? Let me know because if you're talking about that, then brothers definitely stressing because if they're out there, they're definitely engaging in some things they shouldn't be engaging in, and COVID would definitely be passed, among other things. So yeah, I can imagine. And Darrell Johnson, have a good exercise, man. And so Nathan Geller said, "Yo, Jay, my girl, helping me find an apartment for 2,500 Philippine pesos by the time I get there. Is that good?" Actually, that's excellent, Nathan Geller. All right, I have a question to ask you, Nathan. Um, if it's in a province, it may be decent. It could be very small. K said 2,500 pesos. Okay,
Hmm?
2,500 pesos. That's great money. But it may be too small for you. It may not be an apartment really. Like it may be a 10 square meter room, pretty much, with a bathroom squeezed in there. Or it could be, I don't know. You got to check. Did she send you pictures, Nathan? But you gotta check on that, man. That's very cheap. But they are out here. I don't know where it's at, but they are out here. My first apartment was actually in Manila, and it was what 7,500. It was $150, and there were mice in it. I told you guys about the nightmare. There were tons of mice and roaches this big, but tons of mice. Not tons of roaches, tons of mice. So you definitely want to make sure you're not going into a mice motel because it can happen. You have no choice to pick from different ones. Just make sure they. Yeah, that's true. What Tony said. That's a new thing. I'm gonna make a video talking about it actually tonight about the travel insurance. You definitely want to make sure it covers the vid for up to 35,000, or you will not be allowed in the Philippines. That's something I'm going to talk about. I'm going to make a video about it because this right now it's 47 of you guys here. It may end up being 60 or 70 of you, but that's I want to make sure everyone hears that. So I am going to make a video on that. I spin. What's going on, man? How you doing? So Overland 5.7, how you doing? He said it's not the Philippines. All other countries do that. Foreigner, are we taken care of because of money? 25,000 Philippine peso. Oh, 25,000 Philippine peso apartments. Okay. That's more like it. 25,000 Philippine peso apartments. You're probably getting something good. I would definitely love to see it, man. So you can show it to me. She'll upload about that topic tomorrow. Definitely. Guys, airline ticket prices are going up like crazy. I bet Rio de Janeiro, Paul. Okay. But let me get back into this, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me get into this here. Let me see. All right. Let me open up this. Go into number 2. And then let me go back here. I gotta prepare this better, so it'd be much better for me. So let me go here. All right, voila. So here's another comment. I'm one of those geniuses. I booked mine in mid-October as a refundable ticket for $1,075 from JFK to Manila on PAL for April. The test can be done in under a day. Some places in NYC are charging $159 online. The prices from NYC to Manila are as bad as what you posted. What I do worry of is traveling by plane once in the country. I was hoping to go to Cebu or Tagbilaran for 4 days. This is open for now. If there is no spike of cases, I'm hoping requirements get less stringent. Can't wait to be on the ground there to enjoy 3 years. I miss it. Yeah, I hear you, man. And what that was about was like when I made the video, right? And I spoke about a lot of you guys. Actually, I talked about this back in like June. I was talking about the country opening in the new year. So if you guys booked it for like, and then he was one of the ones that booked it, and he booked it for April, and he got lucky. He got lucky because I was very shaken up after December that they opened it, but he was one of the ones that actually he probably didn't book it from that me talking about it, but he booked it around that time and he got lucky. And a lot of guys did get lucky, but at the same time, those guys looked at because as geniuses because at that time he got it for what 1,000 for there and here and back, and now you can't even get a ticket for 1,000. But he got lucky. He got a good price. So let me see. Let me read some of you guys comment. K Dallas, what's going on, man? Uh, Overland. So they give you a test at the airport after having taken the PCR test. Well, yeah, that's what they do, Overland. So you'll show the PCR test results, and then they'll give you another test to make sure. Yeah, they will do that.
Not anymore.
Huh?
Not anymore. As long as they're 48-hour result, they can get out.
And so James Tony said, I know you work. How do you deal with the time zone difference? Actually, James Tony, I'm happy you said that because I'll tell you guys, it's actually easier. It's actually easier. You gotta think about it. After work, right? After I work, if it depends on how you carry it. So after I work, I can either go out and handle something, or I can go to sleep. What I do is I usually go to sleep. I'm usually sleep by like 7. I can be up by 1 or even 2. And when I'm up at 1, right, or even 2, I still have 4 to 5 hours left in the day. So then I get out, I go to the gym, and I actually enjoy my day better. It's actually better for me working here than when I was in the States, because in the States, when you get off work, it's dark outside. So you don't have any time for yourself. Here in the Philippines, I actually have time for myself because when I wake up in the morning, I still have 4 to 5 hours left for daylight. Think about that, right? I know it seems weird, but it's actually more convenient me working here in the Philippines than if I was in the States. And so, Big Man 7917, let me read your comment. Big Man 7917 said, I miss Jollibees and their pretty Panay service and food. I miss their chicken joy. And that's the thing, man. In the Philippines, no matter where you go, you're gonna find pretty service. It's just like that here. And me and Kay joked about it before too. We asked one of the girls inside of the it was an SM, right, Kay? We said, is there like a requirement? We asked we said, is there a requirement to work here? Like a weight requirement, look requirement?
Height and
She said there is.
face.
She said there actually is a requirement.
There's no
said?
height, just
There's no height, just the face, right? It is. It is. It is. Man, the Philip, it is a requirement. They actually, I know it's bad. I should make a video about it. They actually discriminate. They do. Like they pick the workers and say, and you guys can tell when you're out here. You ever notice you're in certain places? Say sometimes you're going to a certain grocery store, and all of the Filipinos look like the same person, right? You go, it's like they're the same height. They're not too short. They're not too short. Not too tall. They're around 5'4", 5'3", 5'4", or 5'3" to 5'5", and they all look the same as well. So you look through you go to a place and you look at all the cashiers, it's like all the same person. That's the Philippines though. But James Tony, I deal with it. I deal with the time difference. It's actually better for me here than in the States. And I spoke with Kay about that one day, James. I said, babe, I said, you know what? I said, I like this better because when I get off work, I can go to sleep and wake up and it's still daylight. You know, if I was in the States, I would have to work all day in the daylight. And so I'm in the daylight. Only thing would be good about that is you can still go out and be outside, but still you're working. You can't do nothing. And then when it's nighttime, you're out, you're getting off, and it's different. It's a different experience. Let me go back up. Let me see. I have some questions from some of you other guys. So they give you a test at the airport after having taken the PCR test. Well, no,
Not anymore.
not anymore. You sure?
Yeah, after you have the result.
Yeah, I gotta research
They
that.
need a 48-hour result.
You
And
sure?
then you can go out. That's the requirements.
So
I'll give it to you.
okay, yeah, and that may be true. I haven't researched it, to be honest with you, overland. But when I came here, we didn't have to have the test before when I came in, and then we got the RT-PCR test at the airport. So if they're requiring you to have it now, that may not be the case. I'm not sure. She's looking it up now. Let me see.
It's included the travel insurance. Just
Okay.
read the bottom.
So yeah, let me see here.
The requirements at the bottom.
Let me see.
Goes to February 4.
I'll just read the whole thing. So February 4th. Let me see.
No, the bottom.
Okay, you scroll monster. See you skip. See how far you skip? Scroll monster.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'll read the whole thing.
Yeah.
So travelers who fail to comply will be denied entry and subjected to appropriate exclusion proceedings. All right. So other requirements previously announced include acceptable proof of vaccination, negative RT-PCR test taken within 48 hours prior to date and time of departure from country of origin, among other documents. The new travel protocols will be implemented beginning February 10th. No, okay, I understand that. Yeah, but it doesn't say if they're gonna. I'm sure they won't.
No
I'm sure
need.
they won't. But
They're gonna go directly home.
yeah,
Already.
you can go directly home. Yeah, yeah,
Trust me, guys.
yeah. So and also we posted it as well in the video. I just the way he asked it, it threw me off because I'm like, okay, it really doesn't say that. But how they making it now? They're making it very convenient for you now, Overland. So they want to have it set to where when you come here, you just go. You just go, and that's what foreigners want. They want to come here and just go. And then also, Puyat is trying to set it up, and I talked about it in the video I made last week, to where you guys don't have to. It's no quarantine, So you just go home, and then if you feel anything, you report it. That's much better. That's what you guys want, and they worked it out. They knew they can't open the Philippines if you can't just go. If you can't just go, grab your bag and then go. And then also Puyat talked about, and I made a video about that too. She talked about, it being light when you guys get here. You guys don't want it to be where you're on the beach and someone saying, "Oh no, put your face mask on." Because it happened to me when I was in Puerto Galera. Just what? About 2 months ago, about a month ago. So yeah, they're trying to make it so it's not as strict on you guys, because you guys it'll be a bad experience for you. And so Link says, Jay, so do you feel this opening is misguided in some ill way, and this is an attempt to gain money regardless, that millions can get sick real quick? Well, Link, I don't think millions are gonna get sick real quick. That's the thing. The Philippines realize this is something we have to live with. They know it. The whole world needs to realize that, and the whole world will realize it. It's like whenever there's a major outbreak or something like that, right? It's always a panic. Look at millions of people that died years ago from like Spanish flu, and then right, Kay, and then even in the U.S., a bunch of people were dying from the flu before, from regular flu, and then even years ago, the measles outbreak. A bunch of people were dying. So the Philippines understands. You know what? I'm kind of happy the way they did it. They said, you're looking at other people going, "Oh no," they're going, look what Thailand is doing. That's what they're doing. They sit there, Puyat and all them going, they're trying to open without us. Oh no, we're gonna open it back up. So right away, they said, forget all this outbreak. We can't get left behind. We have to open the Philippines. And I respect it. That's how it should be. It really is a competition like that, guys. And they're like, wait a minute, they're opening up. They're gonna take all that money from us. Oh no, they already get more money than us in travel. We gotta open it. and it's really a competition like that. So Link, I don't think it's anything is misguided. I think it's that the world has to live with this. It's not going to be a situation where millions are going to be dying. Millions didn't die. I mean, I don't know how much died. I have to look at the world numbers, but over the world, it wasn't like 50 million, something like that. People died. People that happened in the beginning, but now at the end, because people are getting more immune to it. You know, people are getting immune to it now, so it's a lot different. I saw a vlog on a monthly income of professional career Filipinos, and they shot me. How can people survive on what the Filipinos consider wealth? Well, I'm not sure what you mean. So let me go down. I'm gonna go down, go back up. So let me go down to a big man here. Big man in the house. He said, not all Pinoys are just pretty and petite. Some are slim, thick, pretty, and very shapely. Especially the flight attendants with Cebu specific. Yeah, man, the Filipina shape is definitely it's all kinds of shapes. It's like that actually in all parts of the world. It's not just the Philippines. I know because every country I've been in, you find the same woman. Like you find thick ones, slim, thick ones. Everywhere in the world is like that. No matter what country, you can go to China, right? And then you find a lot of flat backs, but then you find a lot of slim thicks too. It's just like that everywhere in the world. I'm sure probably more here, and more in like countries, especially like over there in Brazil and places like that. But no, the Philippines is one of them. Even Philippines, even more so than Thailand. You're gonna find women that are more curvy and plump and not plump fat, like plump in the right areas. So let me see here. So when traveling from place to place inside the Philippines, who will have to pay for all the testing? Well, the thing is, Terry Fleming, they need to set it up to where you don't have to do all the testing when you get here. Most places you just need the Vax card, Terry, and you're good. So you guys already gonna be good. You're already coming over here, and so you already have your Vax cards, or you wouldn't be able to get in the Philippines. So you'd be good. And yes, Pa, I am a digital nomad. I am. I am a digital nomad. I'm a digital nomad expat. I consider myself, yeah, that's what I am. I'm a digital nomad expat in the Philippines. Not many of us, but I do it and survive. I mean, because when you think about it, it's easy to survive. All I need is $1,100 a month. I can work anything and make $1,100. It's not hard. They open the Jollibees in Dallas. Jollibees is open everywhere. Jollibees is taking over. They're everywhere. And so Gregory K8, morning J and K. I'm kind of new at this. Any suggestions and websites, sites for getting started, lodging, banking, moving around in PI? It's been a few decades with military station in Manila. Well, when you're out here in the Philippines, right? It's a simple Google, and what you're gonna Google is you're gonna look up event websites. Number one, all right, Gregory, like event sites, like what's happening.ph. Let me see. I'll show you guys. Let me see how the site looks now.
Still active?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I want to see if my information is still right. Let me see if the site is still going. Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. So now I'm gonna go on the site with you right now. So I'm good. I'm good. So now I'm gonna share with you guys what's happening.ph. Let me share this site. Let me see. Excuse me because I'm on it in this live stream. So I'm sure it's not gonna have much events in here because the country just opened. It's just opening now for you guys. But let's see if they still have events. So now on what's happening.ph, you close this here. Right now, you can go up here. You can see gigs, concerts, food, whatever, whatever. So let me see concerts. I'm sure nothing's here right now. Food. Let me see. Nothing happening right now. Fairs. Let me see. See, nothing's happening right now. It's pretty dead, guys, because of the pandemic is still happening. But all right, so let me leave out of that. What's the other one, Kay? The other one we use? The site for the discounts?
Metro Deal.
Metro Deal. Let me see. Metro Deal. It's that I think it's .com.ph. Let me see if it pops up.
It's an app.
MetroDeal.com.
See it, website.
It's just MetroDeal.com?
Just type Metro Deal in Google. It will appear the result, the first result.
Oh, no, I see it, yeah. So here, guys.
You sent me the link, right?
Yeah, I sent you the link. So Metro Deal here, you see this? Like it has the different deals. Like this right now, this is in Thai Guy Thai. This is in Makati. A lot of this stuff is here is in Manila, closer by the Manila area. But also they have the Sky Ranch in Baguio. So you'll find all of your discounts. So say if you're in Baguio, instead of $880, you'll pay $230. Love Month Sale, Ride All You Can Day Pass for 11 attraction rides. So this is a site you're gonna want to use. Because also, like, look at this. You can get your discounts from Gym Anytime Fitness, Red Hotel Cubao, buy one, get one free gym. So this is like one of those things. If you want to exercise with your lady, you say, you know what, I found the discount. Instead of paying the $12,000, we're gonna go to gym together. And then for things like this, like Splash Island, Valentine's Day sale, it's crazy because like these sites are preparing for you guys coming. It's like they're opening the Philippines, right? They're opening the Philippines, and then all of these sales are here now. Splash Island Valentine's Day sale. A lot of you guys are gonna be over here visiting your ladies. They have a sale for $2,000, a sale for $199, a sale for $399. Then also you're going to see all of your food here. So they have it set to where they have exciting activities, restaurants, spa, beauty and wellness. You know, you can get your lady a spa package, as you see here. So instead of paying, so you can get her to the Salon de Alessa, revivify your locks with the Keratherapy shampoo, blow dry Makati. Instead of paying $2,500, you'll pay $999. So this is going to be a site for all discounts for exciting activities, restaurants, shopping, travels, and getaways. And me and Kay took advantage of plenty of those deals. So it's a great site. Me and Kay have used it probably over 50 times to 100 times. So it's a good site to use. But also, like say you say lodging, yeah. So they're gonna have lodging deals. Let me see there. Let me see traveling getaways. See hotel and airfare, right? So you can find your discount. Oh, right now they don't have much. They have the Boracay, Bantayan, Cebu. They have like certain getaways and tourist stuff there. But then usually they would have all kinds of hotel deals in here too. They don't have it right now. But for that, you go right on Airbnb. Airbnb is my best friend. I'll tell you guys. Let me go right to Airbnb. Let me do a Airbnb. Let me show you how I search the Airbnbs, right? Let me see. Airbnb with internet. Let's look up Davao because I don't want to look up Manila. That's gonna be easy to say Airbnb Davao, right? So let me see Davao City vacation rental homes. So let's look at some of these prices. See this here? Ooh, this looks good. $20 a night, guys. $20 a night. You can look it right up on Google. Affordable studio, 2 to 4 people, 5-minute walk to SM City. Let's take a look at this. So you go right on there, $20 a night for a guest studio, 3 beds, 1 bath, $20 a night. Not bad. This is not bad. Look at this. This here, that one room right there, not bad. Nice little size studio here. Hot water heater. Everything in there, not bad at all. That's what you want. And without further ado, let's welcome Kay. Hey, baby.
Hi, everybody. Finally join
Yeah.
to help Jay to read the comments for you guys and answer also to give my opinion. And welcome to the members. Thank you for the super chats and to the regulars.
Yes. And so, link. Let me go to the link. I'm going to read it a little more. Okay. 4 to 5 hours to spare. Man, all of that time practice drone flying. Oh yeah, definitely. You get your drone flying on here. Let me see. Jay, even though I'll be in Philippines for a few months, on February 13th, my ticket is 3,123. That's cool. Too much, but that's okay. I have a question also. What's better, Cambodia or Thailand? Or Thailand trip? Take my Penang. Man, I don't know. I never been to Cambodia. I never been to Cambodia. But think about it. What's in Cambodia? Okay.
I can answer that.
Okay.
Cambodia, it's a small.
Okay.
Huh?
Go. You go for it.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you.
Okay. Cambodia is a very small country, and there's only I forgot the tourist destination there. I suggest you better visit Thailand
Thailand.
because there's a lot of options. The cost of living is cheap. There's affordable, very affordable condominium or house for rent. There's a lot of things you can get in Thailand compared to Cambodia. That's for me. And if you want to visit Cambodia, it's only right, like a van away. You can actually go there via van. There's no bus. I think we went there by van. I went to Cambodia just to show up in the immigration and come back to Thailand after. So very easy. What happened?
Wait a minute.
What?
Link has never tried Jollibees.
Oh,
Read that.
it's for me. That because I'm
I'm just
Filipino.
joking. Yeah, go ahead.
Jollibee is better than Popeyes, but I never taste
No,
Popeyes in the US. Popeyes in Singapore is delicious, but in the Philippines, it's too
it's
salty
not
for
that
me.
salty. Yeah, it is. She's right.
I don't
You
like it.
should.
Before it's good when they're opening, but after that, it doesn't taste good no more. I don't know how it changed like so fast. Like
Yeah, no,
it's
she's
not
right.
good anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't good, Tony. Tony said, I want to try Popeyes in the PH, but we haven't tried in a while, right, Kay? Like,
Yeah.
I could see, and the thing is, they don't have it here in the province. They're
Mm-hmm.
most of them, like, they're probably having Cebu, Davao, probably even Mindanao, but in the cities. Province,
Mm-hmm.
they have a Popeye here. They may have one though in the future, I'm sure, but not here, not yet.
The opening was good though. It was opening in Pasig and it's delicious.
Hmm.
After a month or two, it tastes salty already. It's like I don't know. I think it's the Filipino who cook it. It's not consistent. They're not consistent and it's not uniform. So I hope they will change that. But for me, no papa for now. It's too salty.
Yeah. And so we do Gregory 8. I don't really have a Panay
I
to
don't really
come
have
in.
a Pinay to come and see. I just want to breathe a little for a while. Yeah,
There you have.
Gregory is the best place.
I hear you. I hear you. You can definitely breathe. And the thing is, if you don't have a Panay to come and see, uh, you definitely want to be out. You want to be out and you read by water. It depends. How old are you, Gregory? I think Gregory was the young one, right?
I don't know. I think it's new. I didn't see him
Gregory's
that
young.
much.
Gregory young. So actually, I think you should come out here. I think more younger guys should come to the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
I think more younger guys should grow up in the Philippines. Not grow up, but I mean by grow up is to come and put your big boy pants on and take a chance with an online job and
Mm-hmm.
be a big boy. Don't ask your mommy for help. Come out to the Philippines and work online and grind. I think a lot of younger guys should try that. I, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm not telling you to just jump up and go do that, but I think a lot of younger guys should try and set up your own retirement plan, pay your own 401k, and grind it out and take a chance because
Actually, Gregory, there's a lot. There's 7,100 plus islands in the
yeah.
Philippines, and if you want fresh air, there's a lot of provinces. Just do your itinerary, and Philippines is one of the nicest beach here. They have the
Hmm.
nicest beaches.
It is.
Dexter said, "I miss chicken lumpia." Yeah, chicken lumpia, chicken veggies is delicious.
Hmm.
Dexter. And it's easy to cook. A bit salty to that's me. I answered Tony. A bit salty. Thank you again, Big Man, for the super chat.
Yes.
Uh does Jollibee have spicy chicken as well from Tony? Yes,
Yeah.
very delicious. It's
I
really
love the
spicy
spicy chicken.
too.
Oh, they
And
got
it's
the spicy ones.
fresh.
Yeah, they have. Now that what they started doing, let me tell you, Tony, they started right? Before they put the flour on, they have it set. They put the spice on the chicken, and it's not a regular like powder spice. It's a
Mhm.
liquid spice. So the chicken tastes even more spicy. It's good. It's good. You gotta try it.
We love spicy food, so whenever we order, in the past we order Jollibee, we always order spicy chicken in McDo and Jollibee,
Mhm.
and Jollibee is very juicy. Their chicken is very juicy.
Yeah, but we haven't eaten in wow, a long time now. I think it's been what, like 2 months, right?
Or three, I don't know, I
Three?
forgot,
Yeah,
maybe
it's been
two
a
to three
while.
months. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Link said, "Thanks, Tony. I will do this for sure and find out myself how this Jollibee is all about. I bet it's like Wendy's." Pau, the
I
U.S.
know.
airlines are pressing Biden to drop the re-entry testing requirement.
Yeah, that should be good. I mean, it should be because I think if you have it, what are they gonna do? They're gonna throw you in jail or something? Because you get put in a holding place out there. It's pretty much like jail.
Mm-hmm.
But Biden does need to do away with that, But still, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I think in a matter of like, because it's the same thing. Like guys said, the same thing with the Philippines. Like Philippines to drop the testing to enter here is that's not happening anytime soon too. Um, yeah, what's a good budget
Here,
to live comfortably there?
I would just want to share here in in our province in Oriental Mindoro, there's no testing no more because it's already alert level 2 in Manila and alert level 3 here. But maybe by 15 it's gonna be alert 2 because the cases is decreasing like 5 a day.
Yeah,
So you can enter this province without test, just your vaccination card, stay safe, and I think that's it. There's only few requirements, no test no more.
guys, I
So
gotta tell you guys something. It was
yeah.
nuts. Manila jumped up, right? It blows my mind, but because where we are, it's like a low rate area. Like the Manila was at like 30,000 a day, and out here it was like 100, 130. Oh yeah, 130. Woo! And what is it? How many people is out here? Okay, what? Like maybe what? 500,000
Positive?
in
For
in our
what?
in our, in our area.
In this area is like
500.
102, maybe 200,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I see they said they need to be fully vaccinated. 102,000.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe maybe 200,000 here. Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I heard. I'm not
But
sure.
Dominique Jones, I would say a good budget is it depends on how you're living. Um, Me, I live comfortably and I eat what I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't eat a lot, but I eat what I want, Dominique. And our budget right now is 11. Well, actually, not even my budget now is 850 is my budget. 850 900. So yeah, when you add in other stuff that I shouldn't be adding for a budget, it comes up to more. But that's my responsibility. Other than that, my budget here in the Philippines is only 850 to 900. So I think you can. I think with you can't probably won't be able to live like me. Maybe you guys it will be 1,200 to 1,500. I think to play
Mhm.
it safe, 1,500 to 2,000 if you want to be extra comfortable. But me out here, the reason why my budget's so low is because my rent is only 6,000, and then you know other things I have are very very less expensive than what you would probably pay. But it's just because I'm in the province and I'm deep in the province. Not deep, but you know, it's just a lot different here with the
I
bills and
wanna
things.
give additional
Yeah,
info
give
with
it this.
that.
Yeah,
That's for two persons. Dominic,
two
it's
two people.
Dominic,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Dominic Jones is for two person. I just want to share my sister, my older sister, my another sister, three sisters with my mother and my uncle. They're living in the same condominium in Pasig, and she shared to me that they're spending 40,000, which is like around 800. That's good for per persons already. Their
Four or
rent is
five.
like 7,500 to 8,000 a month. It's in Pasig with that's by person, okay? So 800, that's Filipino living with five persons in the house,
But is that the food?
including everything.
But no, it's not including the full budget, okay? Because they eat out. They're not counting eating out.
She doesn't count the eat out. She count
Yeah.
the grocery, the
Yeah.
rent, the
That eating out probably come up to 1,500. They eat out. They eat out. They don't eat out. They eat out a lot here. They always
yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it adds up. So
That's like a regular only, like when if they
yeah,
doesn't eat out, yeah.
but me and K's numbers are eating out. Me and K count that we're eating out. Like for instance, me and K, we ate out today, but when we ate out, what was it only five?
Six
What
hundred.
was it? 600. Yeah. So it's not that much money. Like in the province, it's not that much to eat out too. If you're in Manila, you may be going to, uh, you can go to steakhouses in the city areas. That's the thing. Like you can go to a steakhouse where the bill would be, $100. It's really
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like you can go to, but you guys probably won't be doing.
Wolfgang.
Yeah, Wolfgang. Yeah, they got Wolfgang out here, and the bill will be like $100. Wolfgang.
Forty
But some
thousand.
guys don't
Somebody
do
go
that,
there. Forty
huh?
thousand. I see in TikTok, the bill
Yeah,
was 40,000.
I believe it.
But there's a lot of them, like maybe six people, six
Yeah, that's still
persons.
a lot of food.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on with another question here. Garrett said already. I see that Garrett sent us the PDF. We'll check it later, Garrett, about his book. We'll check
Mm-hmm.
it out. Thank you so much. And we have Pau said they have their own economy. They have their own economy. Americans think in US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett said virus might be on its last leg of kicking. Finally,
It is.
yes. Oh, hopefully. Yes,
It
Garrett.
is. It is. It is. And see, the thing is, and I think the countries are realizing, except for U.S. U.S. is like being extra strict. They're acting like this thing is not on its last legs. With the way oh no, you can't work and this and that. It's too much. But out here, don't they did actually I can't even say that they'd be in the same way. But I mean, it's here, and but still, no matter what, they still need to open things back up. So I'm happy the Philippines open it up. I probably
Mhm.
won't. Let me see. Read James Tony.
James Tony said, Big Ben said flat backs about the Philippine, I think they're talking about earlier. James Tony said, I probably won't head there until August or September. PH changes their minds too much. I agree. Hopefully
Yeah,
they will not change because I feel bad for the people who booked their tickets already. So
hmm
hopefully they also changed their mind about the new update yesterday. But it's like suddenly they
yeah,
have
they
additional
have no
update.
clue.
But guys, wait, Jay, we're gonna upload the video
Yeah,
tomorrow. So
yeah,
for you to know what's the updates, watch the video tomorrow.
yeah. And let me see. And Big Man, you're right. He said burgers, fries, fried chicken, spaghetti, rice,
Mm-hmm.
Salisbury steak and soda drinks, fast food and fills is healthier than the fast food in the states. Somewhat, but not still. It's still unhealthy though.
You need to choose
Yeah.
because some. Mm-hmm.
But I know with you, it is healthier because the fast food in the states. Don't be wrong. Like in McDonald's here, I'm sure they still add that same filler stuff in the chicken nuggets and the burgers. I'm sure it's still the same filler in it that's out in the states.
Read
But
the comment of
in other
link.
places, it's more real. Yeah. Barbecue.
Read the comment of link after James Tony.
Mm-hmm. You probably said the same thing I just said. Let me see. Flatbacks. I probably won't head there until August
Now
or
before and after
September.
that.
Let me see. But damn, that sounds great. This menu of Jollibees.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what it says.
No, I
Oh, you
didn't
know
read
after that,
link.
huh?
Man, I saw some fine ass Thai woman. OMG. WO. Wow.
Who
Kuya
said that?
J did
Oh,
not comment on this. K may get upset, bro. LOL.
no, it's not gonna get upset.
Um actually for me, I don't know. Let me just share my opinion first because I live in Thailand for 4 years. There's a lot of sexy Thai girls or lady, but for me, Filipina has a better and more
It's
meat,
more.
more
It's.
sexier. Because the breast, this one is really small for Thai. There's some big, but most of them is they have a really small. This one, but the girl in the Philippines is more like
Yeah, I know
uh.
because I've been in both countries. I've been in
Mhm.
both countries, right? And you see thick ties out there, but it's a lot more. You see more in the
Super
Philippines.
slim, super slim.
Yeah, they're super slim. In the Philippines, girls have more natural, and then not even like they don't even have to be like super big butt. Like the
Mm-hmm.
guy, some girls you see in the States is like the butt is like, oh no. But you see that here in the Philippines too. But the women are more thicker in a natural state. So even they slimmy, even when they slim, it's a slim thick. It's not like
Jay's like,
it's true. In Thailand, it was last very skinny woman. You see, Big Man said a very pretty but super tiny woman in Thailand. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
it's true. It's true. I probably won't head
Okay.
there until okay, right there, right. Morning, J and K. I'm kind of new at this. Any suggestions of websites? Oh, I think I showed you that already. So I went back. What is I'm going back and forth with the comments to read the
Be
super chat.
careful, Jay.
What happened?
All right. Jollibee in Jersey from Oberland. Garrett said, Austin said, thanks for your service, brother Gregory Hoya. And then Bigman said, very tasty. I don't know what you're talking about, if it's a person or a food.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, Jay, planning on coming in next month. Domestic flights from island to island require a PCR test for foreigner and locals.
Mm-hmm.
You want to answer that or you want me to answer?
Oh, well, now in certain areas it does, but I think that's going to be out. They're working on that. Like, even here in California, they're going to stop that. So guys, like right now, right?
There's no test no more.
I know that. That's why I said they're going to stop that, even out here. But what's happening right now is it's required after the 15th. That's going to be done away with. So that's going to be a good thing. And then it's bugged out because after the 15th, me and Kay will be in Calipan probably almost every day. We would just go, woo, we going to Calipan. Yay, we're in Calipan. We'll be out there more and doing videos. It's bugged out. Like I
Puerto
knew this.
Galega. You said you're going to.
I mean, Puerto Galera. We'll be out there more. It was crazy. I knew this was going to happen. Now they should have opened it up for us a little more so I can move around easier, right, Kay? Because now it's open, we can move around freely, and it's like, but I could have. I had to do all this stuff before I had to go through the song and the dance. I don't
Mhm.
know. It's hard.
No,
It's
because guys,
it's gonna be easier on you guys, even more so than it was on me and Kay.
um, let me answer the question of Rude Hub too. I know that's Jay. Jay question. There are some provinces that really require swab tests, like
Yeah, yeah.
just like Boracay. If you watch Jay previous video, there's some second to the last previous video, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Jay lists some like Bohol, Davao, what are the requirements. Some provinces really require PCR tests, RT-PCR tests, but some it doesn't. So all you need to do is just go to Facebook, search it, and you can actually see the requirements. So you will be prepared if ever they need it. But most required, some doesn't. So
Mm-hmm. That's true. So let me turn off this Airbnb. But I love guys. I love looking up Airbnbs, like and seeing. I love when I see like the cheap rates. I don't know. I like being in more places than just my home. I'm like that. I'm a homebody, but I love being outside and moving around different areas. Different areas of the Philippines. I want to do that even more. Still, I want to, go around. I want to go to Davao. I want to go to all these other places, and I'm actually going to work out there. So that's what I want to do. I want to
Rod
work.
Hub said,
And
I'm sorry.
okay, okay, go read it.
Yeah. Read that.
I want to work from Thailand, but it's hard to find a job that will let me work remote from out of the country. Any ideas? Rod Hube. I would say I talk about it all the time. Go to Upwork.com. Okay, create yourself a resume, and then get on there, and also look at videos to the best videos to the best things to say on your proposal because you definitely want to make sure your proposal stands out to when you contact people you're saying the right things. You don't want to say hi, my name is da 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 this and this. When you submitting a proposal you're gonna look stupid. People are gonna go right past your proposal. You won't get a job. You want to make sure you're engaging the person. You're actually reading and relating to what they're looking for. So you want to talk about those things in proposal. So look up videos on that, and you should be good. You should be good. Whatever it is you do, customer service, sales, whatever skills you do need those kind of skills. Or even if you into you know If you're into what do you call that? IT, you have IT skills, things like that. You can get into an Upwork. The great thing about it, Rod Hugh, is if you want to learn a new skill. That's like say if right now, right, you learned something in IT and you perfected it. Something like SQL, for instance. You learn something like that. Say you take a quick course on it online, right, and pay for a good one too. Pay for a good course, something that's like 5,000, right? Learn it and then perfect it, and then let people know on Upwork, I'm new at this, da 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 da. I can do this, and you'd be surprised. Somebody will contact you and hire you, or you can go apply for those jobs. And it's not hard. You just have to know exactly what to say and work on your presentation. Well, do that, Rod Hugh. You can build yourself up from a man making $30,000, and then switch around and change it, and you can be $100,000 man a year
Mhm.
on Upwork in a matter of a year. You just got to work at it.
Let me
And,
answer
and,
that
you can
too.
be, and you can be in another country too doing that, making that money. Yeah.
Let me answer Radha because he said
Okay.
he wanna work in Thailand. I agree with Big Man. Teach
Teacher.
English. The
Yeah.
only thing right now in Thailand, I'm not too sure if this is still the same. But before I left, my co-teacher is a nurse, and then he's teaching. But he was required to have a teaching like unit.
License. Hmm.
You need to like study some, not really graduate in teaching, but it's like units in teaching. So if ever you're not a teacher, I do understand that they really required now a teaching unit where you can actually get in any university there, which is you can do it online as well. And the salary in Thailand as a teacher, if you're a foreigner, is usually like 40 to 60,000 baht, which is, I don't know if you have a calculator there, babe. I cannot count right now, but 40 to
What?
60,000 baht. You divide it in
Dollars?
$33. $33.
Let me
So
see.
let's say 40 to 50,000. Just put 50,000 baht divided by
Hold
$33. That's the dollar, the salary in dollars. So you can teach in Thailand, especially if in the
That's
provinces.
$1,516.
That's 50,000, right? Baht.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not bad. 1,500. Oh,
If
you be living good there.
if
Even
the
better
school
in the
is
Philippines.
big, if the school is big, some
Yeah.
school, if you end up if you're not like graduate of education and you have no teaching units, like you need to get some teaching units. I don't forget the term for that, but anyway, um you can teach in provinces, but the provinces give 30,000 baht to 40 to 35,000 baht, so it depends on which school you're gonna end up with. But mostly, you're a foreigner, you're a bigger salary than Filipino in Thailand.
Yeah, and Nathan Gaylor knows true. King Chef puts some shit like Brazilian or girls from down south. No, it is. It's wild. Like it's everything. It's everything here. You know,
Mhm.
skinny, thick, everything, and it's
Nathan
everywhere.
said, Nathan Galler Jr., I'm from South Dakota. Welcome, Nathan. Gregory K8 said, I don't really have a, I know, we read that already.
Yeah, we did.
Um, Link said, seriously, Jay, I need your opinion on this. Man, a lot of us never knew about over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
This is unfair as hell. We build a life in the West never knowing we should have been saving to live elsewhere.
Like it's crazy. And that's why I make these videos, and that's why I talk about it. I even tell younger guys they should try. They should try to, because to wait until, like, for instance, like Gregory K. I don't know how old you are, like, to wait until you're 60. Like, you have guys telling you, wait until you retire. Don't go now. And it's like, and I know there's guys here that's older and that's retired, and I get it. You guys are there, but for you younger guys, it's like you wait until then. The world will be over by then. I mean, I'm not even being dramatic or anything like that. I'm being real. The world will be over by the time you wait until you're 60. So yeah, you don't know when the world's gonna be. I mean, don't wait. I mean, wait until you're ready. Be ready, but you have to be ready to be responsible too. If you're a little boy still, you can't just pick up and move out here. You got to be ready for when there's hardships. You got to be ready to deal with that and still make it through. And Kay knows what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. those hardships will come. One day you're like, oh, your back will be against the wall, and it's not because you have to understand, like when it happens, your back is not really against the wall because of the way the money is out here. You know, it's so cheap to live. Your back won't really be against the wall, but you'll feel like that. You got to deal with it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
The
Pao
U.S.
said the U.S. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
baby.
no, go ahead. Read it. Can read it.
The U.S. is turning nice province Filipinos into monster.
It is. It is. It
Uh,
is.
I think Jay will gonna have a topic because we watched the story of Filipina who kill a foreigner. Maybe Jay will gonna talk about it in a video in a
Yeah, I'm
blog.
gonna do a
So
bunch. I'm gonna do a bunch of videos like
it's
that.
already an old case, but maybe some of you doesn't know the story. So
Oh,
that's coming soon.
yeah, I'm gonna talk about many different stories that happened here, and I'm gonna make it like you guys said. I was doing my vlogs recently. I'm gonna make it to where it's like, it's like you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be like a lot of drama filled. It's gonna be good. And so Robert White said, "Let me see what he said with Powell." He said, "Powell, why did you say this? The U.S. is turning nice province Filipinos into monsters." Well, no, it is.
Some, not all.
Not all, but it depends on how he's explaining it. Like what I'm taking it as is online. What's happening is this is what's happening with Filipinos online. I told you guys what happened with me in a video when a Filipina, right? And it happened with Kay. I was talking with different Filipinos on a different dating sites, and I was getting interviews from them, right? And then one Filipino was like, "Oh well, no, you gotta pay me," and it was crazy. And I was like, "I just want to interview." It was like, "Well, no, you gotta pay," and this, and that. And she was talking to me like I was trying to get sex from her. I'm like, "No, I just want to interview. I'm married." Like, she's like, "Oh well, no, you have to pay because guys, and this, and that." And I make. She told me how much she made. She's like, "Oh no, guys give me 100 just to take my shirt off. Or guys give me, 500." And I'm sitting there like, and she was a monster. She was that monster that Link, if it was his Link, no, that Powell was talking about. I don't know if he's talking about that. Maybe I should let him explain first before I
No,
told my example.
I think he's talking about Filipina leaving the province and then foreigner change them. That's what I think. That's what he's
Well, no,
talking
it's I
about.
think online, the foreigners online are changing them to where they're feeling more viable than they are. And
Yeah.
then because you got to think Filipinos are a lot of times are prettier than women in the U.S. So then when you have guys that are simped up too much, you know, overvaluing them and then giving them all this money, and guys just giving them money just for no reason, it's gonna
Mhm.
turn them into monsters.
I
And it
agree.
did happen. The guy, okay, what you gonna say?
Yeah, no, just don't you spoiled your Filipina, but not too much on like there's a limitation, like not on money, like love.
Mm-hmm.
So because there's a lot of good Filipina in the province, but just be choosy. Just choose the right one, and you will not end up with the Filipina having an attitude because there's a lot of good Filipina as well. So let me read the Robert White question. Just got my
Yeah.
fingerprint submitted an hour ago. I got my FBI background check back 30 minutes ago. That was quick. Now I have to get an apostle done. These are the things I need for my SRB application. Good luck, Robert. I hope it will be approved soon so you can visit the Philippines and be with your girlfriend. I think it's a wife
Yeah.
already. I forgot. He mentioned
And I
it
gotta read this,
in
Kay.
Discord.
Wait,
Hmm?
I gotta read this one. I gotta read this one.
Okay,
And this
go
is
ahead.
from Charles Porter. He said, "I'm 70 years old. Just lost my wife of over 48 years. Wonderful life with her. We promised each other if one would be left behind, we were to start our lives over again. What time we had left. To live life with the fullness of life itself. To enjoy the people and give them joy and happiness. I want to be able to take a breath without a broken heart. To see people smile. I think people in the USA, a lot of them have lost this in their lives. I would like to find something around 600 US a month." So what he pretty much was saying, what Charles Porter was saying, because I'm going to read I'm going to tell you what he explains. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but anyway, it was too long. His wife died, right? And he said his wife agreed that if one of them died first, for them to go and live their life. So he's gonna come to the Philippines, find a cheap place. Well, it's not cheap, 600 a month, but he's gonna find an apartment, right? And then he's gonna come out here and get him a woman, or even probably get a bunch of women to live his life. And you know, of course, me, I believe in getting married and having that one woman, but I feel to each his own. Whatever he wants to do, I feel if he's happy, you know, be happy. And if he made that agreement with his wife, that was an excellent agreement, and I'm not mad at that at all. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Okay, let's read the next comments.
Link said, and Garrett's talking about what's the name of that site,
Oh,
but
I didn't share my
Garrett,
screen just now, okay?
huh?
I didn't share my screen.
I don't know. That's earlier. I don't know which screen he's talking about.
I didn't share my
Maybe
screen. No. Tony said he's not sharing. Oh, that's probably early. That's
that's
probably
too
early.
far. We're so far
Yeah,
already,
yeah,
so we're
earlier.
far
Yeah,
behind. So I don't know what Tony talking about. Maybe this when you're talking about
yeah,
Metrodil or
probably.
something. That's the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Garrett said, "What is the name of the website?" We're not sure what your
That was
question,
Metro Deal.
Garrett, but it's metrodil.com.
Metro
Just
Deal. Yeah,
search yeah, just search Metrodil in Google, and then it will the first result will be there at metrodil.ph,
yeah,
metrodil.com. Yeah, or install it on your app. It's an app
yeah.
application, so you can search a bunch of discount. And but when you book it, you're gonna pay your credit card or your debit
hmm
card. That's how you pay there. You cannot pay it by cash.
Yeah, and the great thing is that I'm gonna do a review on the site in like a week because I'm sure
Hmm.
by the time the Philippines opens, all of the deals are gonna go up there.
I
There's
know.
gonna be tons of deals up there. Yeah, because everything's gonna be open at that point.
And we use it a lot, guys. Even going to the
Yeah.
gym, we use it and we save not a lot, but it's still saved compared to just directly pay the whole
It's no
thing.
fair though. Okay, it's no fair. That's no fair. That's the only thing. I'm happy it's opening. I'm happy for you guys. I remember what somebody said on my video. Said, "Jay, you seem happier than us that it's open." I was like, "No, yeah, I am happy for you guys,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm upset. I'm not. I'm not. I'm upset. I'll tell you why. Because it should have been open for us the whole time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, let's open it up, let the foreigners in, and then okay,
That's
we get
fine
good
because you're
too.
gonna go to
Yeah,
provinces anyway. But I'm very happy for you guys because I
yeah,
know the
yeah, I
feeling
am.
of being far away from your loved one for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
LDR is really hurtful because I we've been experiencing it for 2 years. So I'm happy for you that you're gonna be with your girl. If you can share some pictures on Jay's email so we can see how happy you are. If you don't mind, but it's fine if you don't. And I'm happy for you guys. We can share it in the community as well. Just
And
let us know.
Link said, "Wow, so really, so I guess it's never best never to bring your Panay back home, regardless." Well, the thing is, I will bring Kay back home, but you know, I guess if you don't put that time in with her, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
For real, I know I can bring Kay back to US for years and it'll be no problem. But yeah, guys, a lot of times, you know, you don't know her, and
Angkor Wat is in
oh,
Cambodia. Yes, Garrett. That's the one I'm
yeah.
talking about. Angkor Wat.
hmm And so our face life said, yeah, Popeyes is salty. Boop. Always the
I
first place
know.
I eat in the Philippines when I go. Jollibee's rocks. I just got tired of it, right, Kay? I got tired of
But
eating Jollibees. Eating Jollibees. I remember that
yeah.
when we were moving, we had to eat Jollibees for a week straight. It was not a week straight. It was like 3 days straight. We had
Mhm.
Jollibees. It was disgusting. Super Boss Kurt, what's going on, man? He said hello from London. Thumbs up for the amazing house. Very happy to see you again. Thanks a lot, man.
I agree with How do you agree with Tony? I think Tony is talking about depends on the Pinay. Yeah, it depends. Not
It
all
does.
Filipino you cannot just judge because you have a because your friend was a scam or your friend
Yeah.
was left or divorced by a Filipina. Not every Filipino will do that. You need to just
Mm-hmm.
know the person first and know her. Like before you bring it to US, you need to really observe,
Tell
know
you
her
guys
that
what's
she's not
crazy.
gonna
Let me
change.
tell you what's
Huh?
crazy. Let me tell you what's crazy. Me and Kay were watching documentary, right? The Filipina killed the husband. You guys know about the story. It happened like many years ago, like 2002, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the husband married her. He married a bar girl, right? It's not even the fact that he married a bar girl. It's the fact he was too nice. He was a little bit of a simp. He was super simp, right? And I told Kay, I said, Kay, and you don't have to be mean to woman. That's the thing. extremely nice to K. Me and K never argue. But it's you don't have to be a simp though. It's a difference. You guys know it. You know, when you too much like, oh, and he let her do whatever he want. He was just giving her money for nothing, and she wasn't doing anything for it. That's like say he was giving her his girl 1,000 a month, and
That's
she didn't
euro,
do
guys. That's not
euros.
dollars.
Yeah,
Euro.
so it was probably like $1,200, and actually more than that. It
It's
was
fifty-eight
crazy.
thousand pesos a month.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about what? Yeah, that's about 1,160. Yeah, but 1,160. Still a lot of money. And I said, okay, that probably wouldn't have happened to me. And I'm not that I'm like a big bold, I'm extra bolder than he is or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's the fact of how he carried himself. How he carried himself. The woman knew she could just, I mean, she shouldn't even thought in her head of killing him. But when you're nice like that, and you're giving, like the guys that get done like that, they're too nice. They're out here just giving, giving, giving. And then they try to cut it off, and then it's too late at that point. You can't just
Mm.
be extra nice and just hand out and then just cut the lifeline.
Mm.
That's when people are looking to kill you. You
Mhm.
know. But anyway, it's crazy. I just want to talk about that. I don't do
And
fast.
also try not to date. It's not like I'm against it bar girls, but some bar girls
Oh,
is
yeah.
okay. But you never know. Just try to date a good Filipina. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't like
Yeah.
to be, you know, yeah. But anyway, let's move on with that. Happy Saturday
Yeah.
from Super Boss Kirk TV. Hello, Super Boss Kirk TV. I don't do fast food from Dexter. Manila Martin said, I usually don't like eating out. I taught my yaya to cook American food and watch on YouTube. Good job, Manila
I heard that.
Martin. that's a good that's a good one.
If you want some salt and high blood pressure, go to Popeyes. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. It wasn't
It's too
like that though
salty.
when I was in the States. Actually, even where we were, okay, what did you try? Where were we?
It was
We
the
were working.
opening of Pasig,
Mhm.
Alcobia
And it
in
was good. Yeah, it
Landers.
was good. Yeah.
It was good. I was like, oh my gosh, this is. But we went to ano guys, we eat Popeyes in Singapore. That's my first time I tasted
Hmm.
Popeye, and it's good. I was like, okay, let's try. I want to try it, and it's good. But when we take out in one bucket, Jay take out one bucket. Aside from eating there, we take out one bucket. We're crazy in fast food before, guys.
Yeah,
So we
we
take
were.
it out. It's salty. The one we take out, I said okay, and then we try it again after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It was okay, and then after that, it's too salty already. So we stopped eating. We stopped eating fast food anyway. So we stopped eating Papa. It's salty for me, and I don't know. Jay said it's salty too. So yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, that's all right. Let me just read. Chocolate Dream said, I applied for dual citizens. I received a call from immigration officer and was told that my dual citizen application will probably be denied. Is it difficult to apply for a resident visa?
Okay.
I'm not sure about the dual
All right. So
citizen.
now I'll read. I'll read it here. I'll read it for you. So this is what you need. I'm going to read it right from the website too, so you see it. Let me share my
Mm-hmm.
screen. All right, I've added to the screen. All right, now to qualify for this visa, the applicant must prove that see permanent resident visa. So you can see Philippines. Okay. So to qualify for this visa, the applicant must prove that he contracted a valid marriage with a Philippine citizen. That's how I was able to get one. I'm married to Kay. The marriage is recognized as valid under existing Philippines law. There's no record of any derogatory information against him in any local or foreign law enforcement agency. He's not inflicted with any dangerous, contagious, or loathsome disease. He has sufficient financial capacity to support a family and will not become a public burden. He was allowed entry in the Philippines. It was authorized by authorities to say. So, in order to get that resident visa, you would have to be married to a Filipina.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no ifs, ands, or buts, as you see there. Chocolate dream. So if you're not married to someone, you can't get it. I think there's certain ways. I don't know how you can that people can get it if they're not married, but I haven't heard of it yet of getting a permanent resident visa. But because I had my permanent resident visa, That's why I was able to leave and come back during the pandemic. I
Mhm.
left, came right back in. I came back in. No vaccine. I could even leave now and not even have to get the vaccine, and it won't be an issue.
Mhm.
I just need to go to a country where it's not required.
I got kicked out by YouTube, so you're gonna be the next one. Because
What's it?
when I go back, I was at the bottom already of
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
comments. Yeah, so
So it
get.
says,
Let me mention Garrett. I already sent the link. Just click the link. It will gonna bring you directly to metrodil.com. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So I wish I came out there back in 2014 when I got out the military. Yeah, well, if you would have came back in 2014, you've been out here probably kicking on me already because I was out here in 2015. So yeah, you'd have been out here around the same time, man. And you'd have had a full. Woo! Only
Before the
thing
pandemic.
way before the pandemic. But that's when the Philippines. I think Will would have enjoyed it though. He would have seen the real hardships of the Philippines because that's when it was still hard before. Because before Duterte got in, then it was still
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, it's still like you can still see
Yeah,
some drug addict in Pasay, guys. I was like, when I was picking up Jane the airport, it's like, oh, it's so scary to ride a taxi. I
it
was
was
scared
crazy.
because I just arrived from Thailand. I was living in Thailand for 4 years, and I just arrived 2015. I'm still in Thailand that time. Will, if you come here, live here in 2014, I'm still in Thailand.
Hmm. Yeah, and Overland said it right. He said Thailand is advanced. Cambodia is third world for real. I don't know.
For
I've never
real.
been there. I gotta go see it, but I'm sure. Philippines is too, but not really. It's not really. Philippines got better with their advancements. They're more like second world is not a thing. It's still considered third world, but they're more like if there was a thing second. Um, Thailand. Woo.
A
I've,
lot of places to visit to, guys, and they very creative, they're very
yeah,
artistic. Oh my gosh, I can. Oh, I miss Thailand. That's all I can say.
yeah. I missed. I can't lie. Mangani Saw
Mhm.
is the best chicken. Ooh, he said the magic word. That is the best chicken than a lot of countries. If you get it fresh, guys, if you get Mang any saw fresh off the grill, you got to have two pieces. The spicy pa'a with the drum slash thigh with the thigh. It's really a thigh, but it's got the drum on it. Oh man, with that sauce on it, Kalo. No, oh man,
I'm using my hand when we eat
you want
outside,
to,
guys.
yeah,
Jay doesn't eat
you can
with
use your
his
hand,
hand, but eat
chicken
with
in
his
the
hand.
rice. Yeah, you can. You can use your hand because it's that good. And
Mm-hmm.
it's funny whenever I eat manganisal, I eat the rice too. I eat it like a Filipino because it's better.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes better with that rice. It's like a perfect combination with that rice. Kalo, you said the magic manganisal is the best thing, and it's funny he said that. Everybody keeps talking about this Jollibee. You guys got to try manganisal. You haven't tried Philippine cuisine to manganisal. It's not even cuisine. It's just delicious. It's like
Mm-hmm.
barbecue. It tastes like barbecue chicken, but it's not. It's better. That sauce on it. Yeah. And so Link said, Tony, in your opinion, would you bring your Pinay here and trust her here over 2 years? Just curious because the influence in the States. I hear horror stories all the time. It depends though, Link. It depends on the woman. Like there's tons of guys that get the Filipinos back and it's no issues. The reason why is because Filipinos are different. Like they won't be influenced a lot of times by American ways. Not a lot though. A lot of them are. Say if they're young, if they're too young, they will be. But even sometimes, you have women that are young that go over there and they still don't get engulfed in the culture. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're still so Filipino in their mind.
And also, guys, you need to have an open communication with your wife or your
Yeah,
girlfriend. You need to be always open to each other, so you will know what's going on in her mind. It's like what
you
she's
got like a
thinking.
brain.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because the problem with the couple I noticed, like the one who call Rapi Tulpo and the people that I watch in TikTok or even in YouTube, they're not
Mm-hmm.
open to each other. Sometimes they're afraid to say something. You need to be frank and just be open to your partner. And
Mm-hmm.
if you feel something's going on, and just let him know. You need to be like best friend aside from being couple. You need to be best friend and talk to each other, not because the reason girls change or maybe guys change because they're not open to each other. They're like having secrets
Mhm.
on their own. So just be
Yeah.
open, guys. That's all I can
Hmm.
say.
Yeah. So let me see. Tony Anderson said, my coworker who just came back from India say they are selling negative tests. Vice, you have to take the test to travel.
Mm.
So they're selling negative COVID tests.
Oh wow, that's
That's
hi the
crazy.
Hopsters. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Hapsters, how you doing? Hapsters in the building.
She's coming
So
to the Philippines too.
yeah, guys. But let me see here. Let me go
You're
back to this.
hanging.
I'm hanging.
Yeah, your face is hanging. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, okay, okay. You're hanging to me, but you're
Okay.
fine.
Wait a second.
Sorry, guys. We're reading so slow because Jay, we're gonna read another question. Oh, what's that?
Now I'm gonna read another one. Read another one. Hold on. Let me share the screen now. All right. So this one says
Just bear with us, guys.
Traveling Moreno 84. You can see it.
You can actually zoom it. You see the zoom over there, the magnifying glass on the top. That's zoom. The plus one, yeah, that one. You just need to scroll it left and right.
Yeah. I hope
Yeah.
they change their mind. I'm currently in Ecuador and I'm looking
Mhm.
for a woman to come back to America with me. But I'm not having any luck here. And I think I might just go ahead and book my flight to Philippines for February 10th. I'll be back to America, get my third COVID shot, and fly on in. But the price of the tickets is about to make me set up a GoFundMe. No, I hear you, man. And see, the thing is, I'm not sure. You know, when you're in the Philippines, uh, women are gonna be more open. But brother, you gotta take it easy though. I'll tell you what I mean. You know, you can't be on it to where you can't be just telling women like, for instance, even in the Philippines, you know, woman. I see I'm stuck here.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
not stop here. Look at this. You're still moving. Oh, he left, guys.
yeah, I'm
He gonna
stuck.
come back now.
I can't see myself talk. But anyway, you
I
still
don't
see
know
me
what's
moving?
going on.
You see me moving on? Look at the phone. Am I
I
talking
cannot
to you?
see you right now.
You can't see me right now.
Yeah, you're black. Look at this. That's you right now.
Oh
You're the
wow.
black Filipino TV.
But you can hear me though.
I can hear you, but we can't see you. Turn turn off your camera and come back. So I don't know where's Jay now. Let me see. What's going on? Is are you Oh yeah, come in. Oh my gosh, what's happened? I think you need to remove the camera and put it back in.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
So guys, I don't know where Jay now, but YouTube turned off on me. So I wasn't able to go back to the same part where we're reading. But Link said, wait, Kay. We are speaking from a man point of view, not a woman. LOL, but I hear you. Yeah, that's what I said. He's talking about the Filipina, the girls in Thailand, the thick and the, sexy girls in Thailand. What's going on, baby?
Hold up. I'm seeing right now.
You wanna turn off your I'll still be here, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want me to just keep reading.
No, keep reading, keep reading. Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm sorry if we wasn't able to read the top on it because the top of the comments because I, ca- I was stuck here. Anyway, let's go to Chocolate Dream. Garrett, I'm a martial arts instructor and I'm planning to open my own studio here. But we are on COVID tier 3, no contact sports allowed. Okay. And Garrett said, nicest frame on a woman I ever seen was in the Philippines. She was a nurse and almost got slapped by my ex-wife at the market. LOL. What are you doing, Garrett? I'm joking. He said, he almost got slapped by my ex at the market. Yeah, there's a lot of pretty Filipina here, guys. So be careful, especially if you're already in a relationship. Be careful not to get caught, like doing like this. You're gonna be on my on the comedy thing that we did. Did you turn off the your laptop,
No, I didn't turn it off.
baby?
No. Huh?
Uh I think you need to close the browser and then open it again. Don't turn it off. Just close the browser. Just open it back. I don't know what's going on to Jay's computer. I think because he opened another page, guys, to read the comments. So anyway, let's move on while waiting for you. Let me just read the comments, guys, and I will just skip the one that Jay will answer. I'm 37. Is that young my G? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Jay, come back. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm 37. Is that young my G?
Oh man,
What's going on?
I don't know. Can you see me? You can't see me talking.
I can hear you, but I cannot see you.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
I think when you read it, you maybe you open a lot of tabs.
Nah, I closed them all.
No, earlier. Baby, you need to turn off. You need to restart your laptop to come back and try to come
Yeah,
back.
let me do that.
So I'm just gonna read some comment here, guys. While waiting for Jay, sorry for the inconvenient. Manik Martin Baguio City. That's what Chocolate Dream said. Our Face Life said, thickest, finest Asian woman I've seen was in Thailand, hands down. I don't know. That's your opinion. I understand. I respect your opinion. But for me, since I've been in Thailand for 4 years, it's not like I'm comparing. There's more sexiest Filipina compare in Thailand. But that's your opinion, and I respect that. Garrett said, LOL, Tony, hope all is well, man. Martin said, okay, they're talking to each other now. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. J&K can wait. Thank you so much, DJ Hapsters. We can wait to see you as well. And have a safe travel and enjoy going back to the Philippines again. I know you're going to meet a lot of your relatives and sisters or brother or friends here. So welcome back. Garrett, she was so pat in all areas. LOL, long flowing hair too, like an angel. I could not have. LOL, Garrett. Tony Anderson's actually you can go to the Philippines. The airline website will tell you the restriction for the different places. Thank you, Tony, for that information. So, guys, you just visit Philippine Airlines. They usually have also the information there. That's from Tony, and I see that as well. NYC Gay Cup Chavez, I noticed in the ESPA site, there's a requirement to go to Calapan City from Batangas. Has that changed yet? NYC Gay Cup, you need to have an S-Pass to enter the Calapan. It doesn't change yet. The only change is you can enter now because last week or last month, which is January, towards the end of January, you cannot
Oh,
enter. Are you back?
yeah, same thing.
What's going? You turned off your laptop?
Yeah, I restarted it.
What's going on? Your camera is on.
Yeah,
It's like totally on.
it's totally on. I don't know what's
Oh
happening.
my gosh. Are you sure? Like the camera is
I think I'm
lighting,
about to go.
right?
I think I'm about to go live from my phone.
Oh yeah. Join us. Your phone is fully charged, so just put it
Yeah,
on the. Don't need to use the green screen. Remove the green screen in your back right now.
yeah, no.
It's gonna look crazy, guys. We bought a green screen in Shopee, and then it's covered the whole house, the whole sala, and it's so big. So Jay, we're just gonna join us in the phone. So let me just read some other stuff. But anyway, Sige Cup, S-Pass is still one of the requirements to enter Calapan. All you need to do is go to S-Pass and then fill up the information, submit your vaccination card, the picture of it, and also I think you need to have a resident, barangay resident. And I'm not sure if it's still the same with that. I forgot. I just read it. I forgot, but and also your valid ID. That's all you needed. And then you need to message. There's a telephone number there that you need to message that person. Message the girl. There's 3 phone number there. Just message the third one. It's letter D. I forgot her name, but she's only the female there. She's the one who gonna reply because the rest doesn't. It cannot be contacted. So message her. Tell her please approve the S-Pass and she will approve it right away because sometimes it takes time for them to see it. So yeah, that's it. I hope it helped. So Jay, thank you. That's one thing in favor for 4. John Griggs, I will be leaving the Philippines due to my visa requirements. I will be missing my Filipino. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, John Grigg. I hope you can come back soon. And Terry Fleming, if you're visiting an island that requires the rapid test, 2 from a place that requires you to test, will you have to test going to the island and come back? Again, if you're visiting an island that requires the rapid test, 2 from a place that requires you to test, will you have to test going to the island and come back? It depends, Garrett. If it depends on the province you're going to. For example, you're coming from Calapan and you're going to Boracay, okay? You need to have a test going to Boracay. You coming back to Calapan again, you need to have another test. But when we went to Manila, Manila is alert level 2. There are some restricted that you don't need to have a test. You go to Manila, no need to have a test. You come back to Calapan. I just want to share the information. You come back to Calapan, that required a test, so you need to do a test. So it depends on the province you're going to. And guys, try to visit spas.com if you can create an account there, so you can see the restriction as well. spas.com, and then in spas you can just try and see. For example, I'm going to Cebu and I'm going to Manila. Oh baby, are you there?
Yeah, right.
Yes, welcome back. But move your camera a little bit here on your right. Jay is back, guys, in the cell phone. Oh, who's here? Oh, I'm echoing.
No, I'm turning this off. All right. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I know. I have no choice. Hmm? Yeah, I'm good.
You're trying to make everybody dizzy right now.
No, I'm trying to get the camera straight.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
I think that's
Whew.
better.
That's better. I just got
You
to
can see
slant
the
to the side
comment,
like
right?
this. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. We will find
Okay.
spinning work, I spin. Let me see some of these comments here. Who pays for all the testing? Well, you would have to pay for the testing, Terry, for me.
Yeah, that's the sad part, guys.
Yeah.
And the testing is no joke. It's expensive, especially if it's RT-PCR test. It's
Mm-hmm.
really, it's really expensive.
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Chocolate Dream said, "I just created an Upwork account 3 days ago. Have not hired yet. Have one interview. Okay,
That's not
just
bad.
just keep waiting because you just created it.
Well, if
Jay
you
is
created it, people
already.
contacted you.
That's good if you are being
That's real good.
contacted.
Yeah.
But
See,
just keep searching.
well, the way you got to do it, right? You have to, you know, build it up. What I did first was I dropped my rate down so people would hire me, and then I moved it right back up. Once I was getting hired, I moved it back up. Also, at Upwork, you definitely want to save your money, all right? Because if you don't save your money, say when someone leaves they cancel off the contract. After the contract is over, another one's not going to be there right away. It may take another week to get one set up. So you definitely want to make sure you have some money put to the side. The thing with Upwork, it's going to make you it forces you to be mature, okay? Because it's not guaranteed. Like with a job, a lot of times, you're not getting fired right away, so it's coming. And Upwork, you can lose something in a week or a month. Or you can lose something in 2 months. So, but still, after a while, once you have your account built up for a while, then it just comes in and it all works out.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep searching. Just be careful because there's a lot of scammer there
A lot of
too. So you
scammers.
need to know if it's too good to be true, it's a
Mm-hmm.
scam.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a blood diamond. So
it's so
yeah, be
true.
careful. If they're asking you to they're asking your SSS security number.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely don't give that. They're not gonna ask that to you and some other stuff. So just be careful. Some people do
Mm-hmm.
that, and they're very clever nowadays.
Yeah.
So, Gregory, thanks, KD. Welcome, Gregory. Asia. Hamilton, Asia has increased tremendously economically by engaging in free market practices. The U.S. has taken a step back by engaging over government regulation, which is the cause of poverty. Great lack man and that from Garrett. Our face life. I went to college for CIT. Gonna catch up for some certs. Udemy.com as a website offer good IT training courses. That was said. You want to keep reading?
For sure.
The Red Spill Passport Bro said, Thai versus Philippines. Philippines win.
Mhm.
That's from our face lab. The world is a big place. Get out there and go to see. If I've been traveling, go go see it. I've been traveling to different countries since I was 18 years old. From our face lab.
How can I 2x this video? I don't know what he means.
Which one?
He said, how can I 2x this video? Oh, well, you can actually make it bigger by clicking the, it should be like a screen. I don't know if you're on a phone or if you're on a computer. If you're on a computer, you should see a white box towards the right side of the bottom of the screen. And then you click that white box. It should make it bigger. It should make it full screen. To leave the DR going back to America, I had to pay $30 for the rapid test. I had to pay $30 for the rapid test. How much does each rapid test cost in the Philippines? Well, I tell you what, the rapid
750.
yeah, $750, yeah.
That's
So it's
antigen
15
test.
bucks. Mm-hmm.
But the RT-PCR, guys, is 3,200 per
Yeah,
test.
RT-PCR, you're gonna need that.
How
If
much
they're
is
not
that?
doing,
$60?
yeah, there's no, they're not using it, the antigen. For the Philippines, you gotta use the RT-PCR. But you
It
should be
depends on
fine.
the
Though. You just
location.
need to get it before you come back. So that's the only time you need it. So it's gonna be probably $60, and you're gonna have to pay that, but it's gonna be more. But still, you should be fine.
That's when you're unvaccinated. When JNI is not vaccinated yet, when we travel here, we actually do RT-PCR because that's the requirements. But
Mm-hmm.
before, like way back July, we use antigen test, guys. So it depends on the location. Antigen is cheaper now. Actually, before it was 1.5 when we took it. But now it's like 750, 800. It's cheaper. Go to Klook.com, install Klook on your app, and Klook actually have some sale when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
antigen test or RT-PCR. You may to keep reading.
Huh?
I never
For
ever
sure.
wanted to come back to the US after the first visit, but my ex-wife was rushing to come to the USA. I wish I had stayed. Won't make that mistake this time. Okay, that's from Garrett. Tony said LinkedIn also have a good courses too. Oh, they have courses in LinkedIn?
Yeah, probably does. They probably do.
M. Milton said two rental properties purchased at 25 years old can be paid off by the time you're 45. You can have sustainable income by the time you're 40. You just need to really plan, guys. Plan now when you're still young and you're earning enough money. Save,
Mm-hmm.
like put something in the side and have always planned to save. Like always
Mm-hmm.
save or invest it to something else. So when you get older, you have something to, to withdraw.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. and the Western women into monsters.
You read that already?
We did.
Yeah, you sure did.
That was earlier. Most companies offer this IT certification like Azuri and Aus from the Hapsters. You see what I'm reading?
Oh no, I'm getting to it. I'm getting there now.
Hi, Mike. You love to travel. You're late. 10 push up. Joke. No offer and plan to come back to July.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Garrett is coming back on July and September. Or September. Our face lab, you got to choose the one who's lobbying with brains. You
Let me
agree,
send
Jay?
something. Huh? Yeah, wait. I'm preparing something here.
You're gonna try to join on the laptop?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. Like, this thing
You
is
cannot
bugged
read the
out.
comments, right?
No, I can read the comments. It's just I wonder what happened to my laptop.
Yeah, I know. I know what's going on with the no. He turned it off and still the same. Like,
It could be
and
the camera.
the camera has light.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. And you connected directly to the internet. So,
Yeah,
guys,
I
let me
know.
just keep reading while Jay is still checking something. Overland 5.7 said, I met my Filipina 7 months ago. She just made a beautifully edited happy birthday shout out. And to top it all, posted her pictures in her Facebook profile. I like that so far. So good. Yeah. If you meet Filipino are very thoughtful, they're very loving. So if you meet someone like that and they're very caring, you're really lucky. And I wish you all the best, Overland
Yeah, yeah,
57.
that's right.
Yeah, because I'm like that. I'm very.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like to say that. Jay will gonna say that to me because you don't say things about you. People will say things about you, not you talking about yourself. So Terry Fleming said, "Adverse poverty turns women into monsters. Survival instinct will make a woman use all the advantages they possess." I agree, Terry, and I'm really sad about the story because like everything, you have everything, like the husband, the life, the husband is very supportive and the husband support her a lot, but she still changed, she still killed the husband. So it's so sad. I hope it's not gonna there's no story like that no more, because it's really giving a bad name to the Philippines or to the Filipina. Manila Martin, I never understood why foreigners give salaries to their Filipina GFs. Filipino men don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
some foreigners, yeah.
it's true. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I gotta do it like this without the camera right now.
Or you can, oh no, you cannot join.
No, it's fine. Cause
And
look, if I put on the camera, look, then
yeah, it's okay.
it's not working.
So we cannot see you, Jay.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
So I just gotta talk,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully I can show my camera's working tomorrow. Well, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
tech here.
Let's double check it tonight after the live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, which website do you guys use for an S Pass? So many out there. I have to be
Yeah.
careful. So much information online. Well, the one
Mhm.
one you definitely need is the S Pass. I think that's the one you definitely need in the Philippines, and then the other ones are whatever the province is using. So
Mhm.
a lot of times, like in a lot of provinces, you don't need it. But then there's like, and that's what Puya was saying about the LGUs, because
Mhm.
like, for instance, all of Manila, you don't need a pass. Only place you need a pass in Manila is going to be Pasig, and also over there by what's the name of that place where the shopping area is?
Green Hills.
Green Hills, yeah, in Green Hills. But other than that, nowhere else is needed. But then
We
maybe,
doesn't know now. Maybe they're more. You
maybe,
just
yeah,
need to
maybe
have a
it's
QR
different. Yeah,
code or
maybe,
vaccination card.
that may be different. So we don't know. But we
Mm-hmm.
will find out though.
Guys, we're coming to Manila soon, so
Mhm.
not hopefully this month or maybe next month, because Jay, we're waiting for Jay's stamp to his approval of his permanent resident. It's not yet
Mhm.
approved. We're still waiting, but the guys told us that it's still an approval process. It's taking time. It's really like the result is taking forever. But anyway, hopefully this month or next month, we're coming back to Manila just to do the stamp.
Yeah, it
I
should
hear.
definitely.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it should definitely be this month.
Hopefully this month.
Mhm.
I hear a story about some mountain Pinay. If catches her husband screwing other women, they will take him into deep mountains and chop off his coconut and banana. Ew, and let him bleed out alone. Is it true? I didn't hear
Well,
that.
I don't see how that could happen. Well, it depends if they get a guy in, because no, in the Philippines, there's some crazy things that happen like that.
That's not being in the news, not in the news. So,
Yeah, because it doesn't go on the news, so
hmm
you don't see that on the news. So I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt something like that could happen. Like she would have to like get a guy to like help be held by gunpoint, and there are a lot of guns running free in the Philippines. So I can see that being possible. Maybe a brother, and cousins go there check them, and it
hmm
happens like that. That's exactly what happened. How the girl, like, that's how women get foreigners killed the same way.
hmm
And the only sad thing that happened, it wasn't sad actually. What happened with her is she actually got caught, right? And then they confessed that she did it, and then she continued to lie to the mother even after many years. Oh no, it wasn't
hmm
me. I didn't do that. And the thing, and then she tried to save face. After so
hmm
many years, she's still trying to save face. Oh no, I would never do that to your son. And that's just the Philippines. That's what happens. Not everybody does that, but It happens. What about Ortigas? In Ortigas, yeah, Pasig. Yep, Ortigas is
That's
actually
part of Pasig.
yeah. Actually, that's where you can't even get in the mall. Like if you want to get inside of, I don't know if it's like that now, but it may still be like that. You can't even get in Mega Mall if you're not vaccinated. They won't even let you in.
Yeah. But before, they're not really the strict, but we doesn't know now, guys, because the last time we went there was like around December. So once we come back, we're gonna definitely update you. We're gonna go around and see and observe as well. So we'll let you know. So Dexter Perkins said today is not like years ago. If you weren't in the military, it would be almost impossible to go live in these Asian countries. There was no work. The internet didn't provide the opportunity it does today. That's I agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, sure. Yeah, you're so right. Even when I first came out here, the speed was so slow. It was only 2 and 15, and I could barely work. But then, like years after, I think it had been like 4 years after I was in the Philippines of struggling to work. The internet started
Mm-hmm.
getting faster. Like we got I think we had 50 Mbps for one service.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, when we got converged, that's where it all changed around.
The
So
50 Mbps, guys, is not 50 Mbps. When you get
yeah,
50 Mbps,
it's
it's
like 30.
only up to. So you will get like 25 only or maybe
Hmm.
35. So if you're visiting or if you're planning to leave the Philippines, you're planning to stay here for good, try to get the 100 Mbps. So you will get at
Yeah,
least 50 to 40 or 60. Or get Converge if you can, because Converge
especially
really
if you're living in Manila.
good deal. Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're living in Manila. Like we were out there, the difference now, because right now they're installing province lines in the province, and it's you guys already seen. It's just night and day between Manila. There's too many lines
Mm-hmm.
running the pole. That's what it is.
And then Mr. Porter, condolences to him. He can find a good place for less than 600 a month. Who's Mr. Porter?
I don't know.
I don't know who's Mr. Porter, but yeah, I just read that. Oh, what that was Carrie from the Hatter. Yes, I know. I think just be careful, guys, who you dating with, especially if you're gonna stay in the province, like deep,
Hmm.
deep province. Just make sure you always alert, just in case. But most likely, it's not happening. Just still be careful because you are a foreigner in this foreign country. So just be careful. But so far, so good. I didn't hear too much of that news, but just be careful anyway. Abner Sir Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo from Las Vegas. Hello, Abner. Travel site from Garrett. I don't know what travel site he's talking about, but let us know again, Garrett. M. Milton said the moral of the story: don't move to a new country and practice the same ways and expect something different.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since I see my GF. I'm hoping to be out there by March from Abner. Good luck, Abner. I hope you see your girlfriend soon. Our face that they all changed regardless. And then Garrett said, thanks, Tony Lifesaver. Claude Glendon said, kamusta kapatid po? I'm just gonna keep reading until we hit the bottom.
Hmm.
Some shape or form. I think they're talking about Filipina. And then Garrett said, site not pulling up. And Google said, yeah, okay, Garrett, I already answered that. I sent the link already. I hope it helped. Nathan Galler Jr. said, KD and J, if a 9 to 5, I'm working online in iTech. What? J, KD and J, F, a 9 to 5, I'm working online in iTech. Did you see that, maybe? That comment?
No, I'm trying to get to it so I can post them, but I don't
Just
know.
scroll up.
Huh?
You cannot scroll up no more.
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I can scroll up. I'm scrolling up, but I don't see it.
It's near, on the comment, I comment the Metro deal to Garrett. You can see my message there. Look for my message, the last message I did. And it's at the bottom of it.
I don't know. I made it all the way to the top now.
You cannot see my comment?
No. Keep reading.
I just keep reading. Hi, Simple Rocco. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Garrett, got it now. Thanks. Okay. Icepin said I was told I couldn't get duo because I was born in 1970. If it was 1974, then I can get it. I think he's talking about the dual citizens.
Hmm.
citizenship. I'm not sure about that ice spin. I don't know how does it goes, but I hope it will. You can have find other solution in regards with getting a citizenship in the Philippines. Nathan Giller Jr. Jay, people think we're running from America, but we not Philippines people are just two nights. That's a good thing to me. I'm not bringing
Yeah,
my Pinay to the States because her ass
yeah,
go change. I try to keep her in PH.
that's so true.
I love Mang Inasal from Icepen. Thank you so much, Icepen, for dropping by. I got one near my place in Pasig. So it's in Pasig right now.
Okay.
The Hafter said, "You still not seeing this?" The Hafter said, "I like Mang Inasal too, but not the rice, just the chicken."
I
I
I I,
know.
I got used to it with the rice.
I don't like the rice we ate in Mang Inasal a few days ago, and the rice is not really cooked well. But that's the first time that the rice is bad. But other day, the rice is just an ordinary rice. It doesn't use. I think it doesn't use even dinorado. But I agree with the hapsters. The rice is not that good in Mang Inasal. Cloudland then talk to each other. Don't TikTok to each other. Don't TikTok to each other. I'm
Can
Hamilton.
you get this
Go
one?
ahead.
Can you send flowers? They're using your credit card to your significant other.
Yes.
Yes, you can. I did that before too. But where are you at? I don't know.
I was in Thailand, guys. Jay sent me a flowers. I was surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so kilig. I was so happy and then blushing. It was like, somebody giving you a flower. What? I was teaching that time and the teacher is dropping by in my room and then he said, Teacher K, somebody give you a flower. I was like, and then I see Jay's flower. I was surprised, guys. That's around March of 2000, I think 2014. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's March 2014. Jay sent me flowers, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was so happy. It's really. I don't know. It's like when somebody give you something like flowers, not even money. Like it's really, I really appreciate it. Thank you, baby.
Mhm.
Hamilton, the concept that government official function by taxing the labor of the people means the government's only purpose is for the service of the people, something that is often forgotten. Tony said I had Mang Inasal once. It was pretty good. Abner said I got poisoning from Mang Inasal. I was stationed on the toilet for 2 days. LOL. Wow. Just be careful where you're gonna eat, guys. Make sure the Mang Inasal that you're going to is clean. And also, Mang Inasal is always full of people, but be careful because the Mang Inasal in Taytay is not also delicious that much. So you need to be careful. If it's not good, do not come back no more. Right, babe?
Mhm.
You wanna you seeing me? Where am I right now?
I'm trying to get there right now. If
Garrett
it's-
Alson, I said hello earlier, the Hapsters. Okay. I didn't catch on until I see the yellow record fill thing. I forgot that it's called. What is really your yellow fill thing, babe?
I don't know. Hold on, I'll be
I
right back. I
didn't
got
catch on
it
until I
all
seen
right
the
now.
yellow record fill thing. I don't know what is that, Dexter. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, just let us know what is that. Tony Anderson, did you see the news about two nurses here in the US selling those negative tests and made millions of dollars? They are now facing jail time. Unbelievable. They do that here also. Did you Hapster? They do it here in the Philippines as well. They selling fake, negative tests, and some of them was being caught, and maybe some is not. So I hope you guys be careful because you don't like to be. Make sure that the RT-PCR test that you're taking is in a legit hospital when you come here in the Philippines because some people will just there's a lot of fake here too, so just be careful. Make sure you check them. That's they are legit. Okay, and you might need to go that GoFundMe to get you home from Dexter. I think I read that already. The one who said GoFundMe. Terry Fleming, a quiet person only get answer for question asked if you don't talk to your partner about things that bother you. How will they know? Yeah, that's correct. quiet person only get answer for questions asked. If you don't talk to your partner about things bother you, how will they know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying earlier. I hope you can come back, baby.
I am back, but
Oh, oh my
yeah,
gulay.
I know it's just pause. You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You can hear me too. It's just they gotta look at me sitting still. I look crazy.
Just use the ano, the cell phone. Hope you're all getting spoof. I can't wait to go back and reopen my business from iSpin. Oh my gosh, I think I
I
read
gotta
that
use
already.
this.
Okay, put J on your window. Oh, you're back, babe. You're
Yeah.
back.
What do you mean?
Are you back? I see you just now.
No, you don't.
I
Let me see.
did. I see you here. I got excited.
What are you talking about? You don't see me.
I saw you just like a quick seconds. Yeah, you're
Mm.
back. Look at this. You see that?
Yeah. I am?
Yeah. You just
Oh.
you're just hanging.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's fine. I'll just turn it off. It's killing me because tomorrow I gotta go live and then I'm gonna be
No,
off.
we can
Yesterday.
double check it after this live stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can double
We
check it.
can
Yeah.
try it and see what's going on. But I don't
Hmm.
know. Maybe you have opened a lot of tab earlier.
Yeah, probably. So where you at now? Where you at now?
I'm on Terry Fleming said, J K, put J on your window. You wanna join me here in the bedroom? Or it's better it's like that, right?
Yeah, I might have to go up there.
The Hapster communication is definitely a key when you have a Filipino GF. That's very important. Patience, open minded, and understanding is a must. I agree. DJ Hapsters, super much agree. You really need to communicate because if not, you will know like the girl is already talking to another guy or, dating already. Oh, you're back.
No, I'm not back.
Baby, we'll just, no, I'll just gonna keep reading until we go to the end because it's going to be 2 hours anyway.
Yeah, yeah. All right, it's
So
cool.
Mike Shinobi open task manager and look for memory hug. That's what he's looking. Control shift control alt delete. And he said look for memory hug app. That's what he said.
From memory, what?
Memory hug app.
Memory hug up. Memory someone.
All right, K Reeb, are you sure there were women? Are you sure there were women? I'm just gonna keep reading, babe. If you
Yeah,
if
go
you can
ahead.
answer. Jason, I would love to do, but the Pinoy Sun might damage my record. Ha ha ha. Dexter said, okay, there were plenty of real nice DJ at the clubs in the Philippines years ago. Simply Roca is asking, baby, is he on Mac or PC?
I'm on a PC.
Guys, he's using a laptop that worth almost $2,000. I
Yeah,
don't know.
so
I don't know what's going on.
well, it's the camera though. It's not the laptop itself.
He's
It's the
using
camera.
a gaming laptop, which is
Yeah,
the ROG, and it's
yeah.
like
Republic of Gamers.
24 RAM, 25 gigabyte RAM, and I don't know why it's like that. I think 24 RAM.
Mm-hmm.
Reboot the router. We cannot reboot the router, and Melton, because if we reboot the router, I
Yeah,
will
it'll
be
be off.
disconnected.
Yeah, we
And
disconnect.
nobody's gonna read anymore. It's not the router because you can still see me. He actually directly connected to the internet right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We're gonna double check later, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a privacy cover to your camera, Jay?
I probably covered. I
No.
don't have a camera on this computer.
No, he's
It's
talking about privacy cover. I think he's talking about if the camera is broken and you can return it. I don't know, or you can fix it. I don't know what's the privacy cover. Mike Shinobi, I do a shutdown instead of restart. Shutdown clears anything in the memory. You shut it down, right? Or
yeah, I did
restart?
that. Yeah,
You restart or you shut down?
I shut it down.
Okay. I don't know. It should be back now. You want me to go there and check, or are you just gonna keep reading?
Yeah, keep reading. About to end the live stream. About to end it.
Yeah. Oh, they can't hear me? Oh, what's going
They can
on?
hear you.
Ah, they can hear me now. Let me just read it and then answer some question they have, babe. So before we can go. What happened? I'm the only one here. I know. This is what go I think it's YouTube because earlier suddenly there's only one viewer.
Yeah, I know.
Even YouTube kicked me out on the stream. I was reading on the top, guys, and he kicked me out. And then I go back, and then that's why I wasn't able to read some stuff. And also suddenly it goes one viewer. I was like, what's going on? It's like becoming one viewer. Can you type the URL for the testing place? Tony, I will type it later because I'm already on the top. I cannot type it right now, but I will type it later for the testing. I'll send you the Facebook link, the one that we use. Oh, you're back. Oh, my. Okay, which website do you guys use for SPAS? So many out there. I have been very careful sending information online. The Hapster, I will send the link later too. But just type SPAS. Actually, when you search S the SPAS, the first result is the answer. And it's gonna ask you to create an account. The only thing is I don't think you can create SPAS while you're still in the US because it required a Philippine telephone number. Okay, kamusta? Hello, Mike G Vlogs. Mega loves to shout out. Baby, let me just keep reading.
Yeah, I know.
Because
Cut.
you're gonna keep fixing and
No, let me just end it, kid. Let's just end it, and then we
all
do
right,
it
so let
fresh
me see.
tomorrow.
Jay, are you able to travel out PH to visit US while you wait for permanent resident? You wanna answer that?
Well, I mean, yeah, I could, but we're not doing it. Me and Kay are not ready. We're gonna wait until after
No, no,
first.
he cannot. You cannot, babe.
Can't? Okay, no.
No, you cannot leave the country without the ano. You need to have a permanent resident visa. You cannot leave without that.
But I still
You
have
cannot
it.
come back.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, that's right. It's because it's over. It's past the year now, so you have to wait until it comes back in now.
No, he need ano, Rocco, he need to have the art ano to what's the RC what's the AR I forgot the term. The paper the ID ACR card. And
Hmm.
his ACR is expired already. So he cannot go out without that because permanent his probationary is expired already. So he
Hmm.
need to wait until the result he cannot get out of the country. That's the answer. Jay, send me some Jayco. Can you send for okay, you ready? Hello, the professor. 20 push up, you're late. Okay, guys. Okay, the Haps have a question. Which bank do you guys use over there? I have a BDO great for exchange rate right now. The Hapster, we're using BPI. I'm not sure how the BDO works, but there's a lot of bad news about BDO when it comes to withdrawing. There's like scam going on nowadays here. It was in the news, but we're using BPI. But I think BDO is okay. So guys, I'll just hello J and K from John Thomas. Let me skip the rest. I don't like good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna skip a lot of you guys. Okay, baby, already. Or that could also be your setup on your computer. All right, I'm gonna answer Tony's question before we go, guys. Because Jay. Say something, baby.
Yeah, I'm here.
Say something, because I already done reading. I think I'm not gonna read the stuff. They're already talking to each other. Some of the stuff there. So, what's the name of the ano? What is the name of the RT-PCR test?
I don't know.
Wait lang. I gotta send it to
Use the one that
Tony
you booked it
Anderson.
on. You booked the one in.
Klook. I'm gonna look it in Klook right now.
Yeah, you booked it in. It was in Kansas City. I don't
Yeah,
remember the
the let me send you the link, guys. If you're here in Manila and you wanna do a legit RT-PCR test that's listed, that is let me see. Jay's not talking at all.
name. Okay,
Huh? Baby, say something, babe. Kairos.
guys, thank you for watching live stream. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Thanks to be more better operational. So yeah, we're gonna end it now, guys. See you tomorrow on the next live stream. Hopefully you're there. See you later. Peace out.
Don't end it yet.